Those two... Oh, that's an odd laugh coming out there from the Zeus. But Troll Warlord Sniper, yeah. It's a pretty lethal combination overall. On the other hand, Sniper somehow does get caught, he just gets obliterated instantly.
Picking up that Bloodseeker. Looks like jungle items for him, though mid is possible. Support Zeus.
Possible? You think?
Well, 3-4-3 is playing it.
Yeah, but their standing is on the support, so maybe it's just because, standing has to play support.
Yeah, true.
I mean, he does have a pool tank, and it does look like a bottle rush to me.
And 500 gold, yeah, very good point.
Yeah.
Duty Void heading up to that off lane. Stout shield and plenty of regen for him. No, CSW's lanes seem a little weak, especially when you're dealing with Lion and Earthshaker who can quite easily roam and take people out from a distance.
Kajik solo mid sniper, I take it then, against Zeus. Red lane is kind of who gets bottle first, because if Zeus can keep spamming lightning bolt onto sniper, it gets annoying. On the other hand, sniper with a very early Earthshaker or Lying rotation even can kill the Zeus with triple shrapnel as well.
I just have to keep double checking that I've turned everything on. Oh my god. I can't believe that XSplit screwed with my mind. Anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Anyway, it is carry Lash, by the way. I mean, Musica on the Shrug. So let's see how well that goes.
We've seen Highcat and Alliance run mid Lash a couple of times recently. It used to be a pretty strong pick, but majority of the time it's just like a support. Like, I still remember Smile or Arsat playing support Lash constantly, like, was it TI 2 times?
Yeah.
And he just crushed people.
He was sick on the Shrug, one of definitely the best support Lashrugs I've seen. And what is this dual lane? But Chains does rotate into the jungle, just helping 3-4-3, blocking a bit.
Yeah, there are like 3 heroes down here. I guess Leshrac does very well against Batrider as well. Batrider can't really get the sticky napalm up and Firefly over him with Edict and Stun. Musica could quite easily turn around and find a kill.
Well, good luck stunning him. Honestly,
yeah, your turn rate. Batrider runs over you, gets behind you, and then you're like, well, I'm gonna turn and stun. Oh, Batrider's running the other way. I'm gonna turn and stun the other direction.
Yeah, I think Batrider beats Leshrac really badly in lane, actually. I don't think.
Is it that bad?
I think so. Honestly, he is also starting with. Look at where he's standing. Music is not even getting any last hit so far. He can't do anything. Batrider can just jump on it otherwise. What's he gonna do? I mean,
I don't know.
I think Batrider crushes Leshrac.
With Rubik and Lesh there, should be fine.
But they are not there. Rubik just is pulling right now, so Batrider is one full level ahead of the Leshrac since Musica was essentially zoned out. And he's not even skilling Edict.
Going for stun and lightning? Okay. See how this works out. I guess they've got the guaranteed setup with telekinesis. But don't forget Musica has this full creep wave coming in, so it's not going to be that big of a level disparity between the Batrider and Leshrac. Across the board, 9 for 1 on the Zeus, 9 for 0 on the Sniper, so that's pretty even lane so far. Ketchikimba managing to get some right clicks in there over the cliff. He's gone boots first rather than bottle, so Zeus with the bottle can get some lightning bolt spam out. But Ketchikimba is pretty quick on his feet. He can get back up onto high ground, hide in the fog.
Damn it. Money changes hands.
Shouldn't suffer too much.
With the recent change to Shrapnel and then the reduced mana cost, you don't really need bottle on mid sniper anyway. I very rarely see people going for it.
Yeah, it's like phase boots, ring of Aquila.
Yeah, I think so. It's enough. It's enough mana sustain for the occasion shrapnel that you use or the assassinate. Essentially, have a mana problem on sniper is more of a luxury thing than anything. It's a luxury problem. That means that you're using assassinate and shrapnel so much that you're stomping already.
Yeah, you're just keeping the Zeus down, but what he does this game, he's going for Wraithband spam, it looks like here. He picks up another circler.
Denied.
Can understand getting it for extra HP and obviously padding out your stats early game. You don't want to give any unnecessary kills away to this Zeus. But it's an unusual one.
It's unusual, but his base damage is piss poor, so I can understand where it's coming from. Especially last hitting against Zeus, who is just spamming out Chain Lightning. Not that easy either. Like, how's Chain's progression in jungle? He's already participating in this deck. They're not gonna pull it through, so there's even more XP being granted to the Batrider. I can't really zone him.
He's gonna meet the creep wave under the tower. Gonna take some damage. Musical last hit wise, 13 for 1. He's leading the Bat Rider now, who's 11 for 1, but that's Boots and Bottle for the Bat. More than enough for what he needs down on his bot lane.
Yeah. And Rubik also needs to be careful. Like if Flotzig is too far away, Rubik also runs the risk of dying.
With Telekinesis, Blood Right, and Split Earth, though, the Bat Rider, if he's not careful about his positioning, if he doesn't stay in the fog and he gets caught out by Rubik, who is picking up Boots shortly, he get caught out, but it looks like he's going to control runes, ADTR, gonna hope for a bounty rune there, maybe a haste even. Get into the jungle and harass down Kane. About that rune you wanted, well, Zeus comes in with, what's his first spell called? Blood Rage. He's got so many blood spells, it's difficult to keep track.
Everything's blood, and he has got...
Except Rupture.
It used to be Bloodbath, right? Now it's called Blood Right. It used to be passive, and then he's got Thirst. I think the Dota one was called Strict with Thirst, named after the hero himself. But Strict was kind of such an awkward name.
It's like the second most awkward name in the game.
Which one's the first? Enchantress, are you sure?
Yeah, exactly. Are you Oh dear, Zeus, the Traveler stacking up, they're gonna get a kill here on Sniper, that's first blood.
That's what I said, triple sharpness plus 1 disable, that's one way of killing the Zeus. He has no escape. He was already... Easy frags. He was already playing fairly passively. He was staying on his hill most of the time, but triple shot not too good.
And long range Fisher as well. Catchy Kimber with the boots, obviously able to get up into high ground. Double Wraith Bands paying off. In this case, and Bat Rider.
That stack.
Yeah.
That stack though. No mud golems either. It's so good.
How much gold is that? I think 1200 gold or something like that?
That's his level 6 as well. If he burns down everything. And he's sharing XP with his Extinct, which is kind of nice. They know what's happening because of Blood Rage, kind of seeing it, but one more fissure as well. And even with Extinct sharing in the XP, Bat Rider is nearly hitting level 6 there. Extinct himself suddenly level 4. And before that, on the gank on Zeus, he was level 1.
All of a sudden items, but now we're going to see Chains of Minerva smoking up to make a move to mid lane, possibly. The Sniper is susceptible to gangs like this with Ruby Telekinesis, but Bat Rider's going to spot them out. He'll have no target now. Telekinesis, drag him back. Those spells cast by Chains, and the Firefly turnaround from the Sniper. Battle Trance indeed. The lightning from the Zeus going to try and do as much damage to the Sniper as possible, but Rune has to be given up and given to the Bat.
Yeah. It's a double-edged sword, the Blood Rage as well. He used it on himself trying to burst the Bat Rider fast enough, but it just means he himself falls very, very quickly.
Taking extra damage from Firefly, not really the best. Though this Rubik hasn't really done too much on lane. His first gang looked, was unsuccessful really. Let's see what he managed to do, because he's got a few levels. Managed to stack and pull through a couple of times. But you're still dealing with the triple threat of Battle Trance Sniper taking towers, the Bat Rider, mid lane, Zeus, X out, can get the Boston Charge off just in time, but now Earthquake, Fisher and Shrapnel. Assassinate, I'm not even sure that was necessary, but if you miss uphill, 3 or 4 times in a row, you'd be super annoyed that you didn't assassinate.
Yep, that's exactly the way I would have done, because I always miss uphill. But meanwhile, they do get a counter kill though on the Bat Rider, so that's nice. With level 3 Lightning Storm on Leshrac, and the Rubik Lift, they can easily set up a Telekinesis. He does get taken down. Music Epic, so Arcane Boots, I would imagine he's gonna use that for Bloodstone eventually. Yeah, it's a common build to do.
What's the item choice for Musica? Mules we've seen is popular just for the setup for Split Earth. You don't have to rely on the Rubik for Telekinesis. Mules into BKB, and then Bloodstone, I don't know.
Radiant structures
Bloodstone
are
early
fortified.
Is always going to be good. It gives you raw HP, gives you the mana regen you desperately need for your ultimate. But it's a difficult item to build up into.
Yeah. Solo Smoke coming there from 3-4-3. He knows Sniper is low, so he really wants to kill him, but Sniper, very wisely in fact, going towards a completely different area of the map.
Oh man. 8 minutes in, Sniper has Mask of Mana's Treads and Double Wraith Band. What's his net worth? 4,500 8 minutes in.
That's pretty damn high. Yeah.
EPM 500? Yeah, that's pretty good for pre-10 minutes.
They know Zeus is somewhere. They haven't seen him in such a long time, and they know 2D just hit level 6, so Chronosphere is
Dire's
online.
middle tower is under attack.
If they want to dive, they better be quick about it, because TP supports are possible.
Oh dear.
That happened.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah,
tower
indeed
is
it did.
under
Master
attack.
Manners paying off already. Taking a kill on Musica. Chains holding on mid lane, getting some experience in gold. 2D is going in on FCFC here, but look at the damage he's taking. Whirling axes, the mischance applied to tower, whacking away people now the turnaround with the moving. Caught in no man's land. Will stun up the troll, but Sniper is CP'd in for the
Radiant's
long
bottom
range.
tower is under
Blinking
attack.
away with his pea shooter.
Dire's middle
And the
tower
signal's
is
out
under
saying,
attack.
yo boys, Sniper's pretty farmed.
4 kills on a mid sniper at this stage of the game. It's not looking pretty right now. You're also taking the stacks and Batrider can't take up mud golems anyway, so
bottom
might as well
tower
give him a
is
little
under
bit of a
attack.
hand. Bloodseeker does hit level 6, so he can finally start ganking with his sword, but he doesn't have silence, so which I'm not sure, because I don't think you need level 2 Blood Rage to really jungle. I think level 1 Blood Rage is sufficient enough to jungle already.
That's a weird one. Bloodseeker's definitely a momentum-based hero. If you don't get that good early start and the item progression going, it's difficult to actually make an impact with his hero. So often we see Bloodseekers go, you know, like lose or something just because they're so far behind. Yeah.
That damage.
Fisher into like 5 hits from the Sniper, who's doing almost 100 damage at this point in the game. Master Menace treads and
Radiant's
nearly
middle
Yasha.
tower is under
Now he just
attack.
goes and hits the tower. What is stopping him?
Very little at this point. They need Void to jump on. Like, the only way I see them taking down a sniper is Void can get those here. That double troll is very good position as well. He's not blocking anything at all for his teammates, so wonderful initiation there, but 2D, that should be very
Radiant's middle
quick 2
tower is
kills.
under attack.
Yeah, very well played. Interestingly enough, I saw the mech on the troll, but didn't.
Yeah, I was confused seeing the mech pop up.
Well, I saw the mech on the troll.
Good.
Can they take it down? Chains, the headshot is real, but now the first hit back. The great stun from Extinct, but the Sniper still goes down, regardless of the Earthshaker's plays. 2D with Void Walk up in 5 seconds time. He should be okay, unless he gets hexed and stun locked here.
Dire's middle
Out
tower
spike and
is
it's
under
transposed.
attack.
No.
Backtrack, time walk, gets away.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Still, it was such a big play by
Radiant's
Extinct. It
bottom
was
tower
essentially
is
granting the sniper 1 more second, and he managed to get the XP of the kill before going down himself.
That Extinct Earthshaker, pretty damn good. Zeus trying to harass down okay on the line, gets the lightning bolt out, but Lion is one of those heroes that doesn't really care too much about item progression. If he dies, it's not such a big deal. Tranquils are his only early game item. That's all he needs. Blink Dagger is like a luxury. Later on, he's going to be given a little more farming time.
Radiant
Master Mana
structures
supplied
are
by
fortified.
Ketchikimba. Tier 1 tower with the
Radiant's
transport. This
middle
should be the
tower is
snipers,
under
as long as
attack.
there's no sneaky deny attack here. For Musica,
Radiant's
the
middle
projectile
tower
flies,
has
but
fallen.
not fast enough.
No. And he already
Radiant's
picks
top
up a soul
tower is
booster.
under attack.
Disassembling his arcane booster at a very early stage. He needs the extra HP and sustain.
Fine, Minerva. The Rubik no longer as well. A couple of clicks from Ketchikimba. Completely caught out. Hex is stunned up. The Zeus's thunder goes round. Will finish off the Lion, but Invasion take 2 for 1 exchange there any day of the week. Troll is farming up, pushing out top lane.
Utility troll, I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, we started talking about this like 5 minutes ago. So the mech on troll was a thing I hear players like Fater did solo mid because mech used to cost 150 mana to cast. Now it's 225. Troll is one of the few heroes that can still really go for it because his mana pool is decent, but his spells not very,
Chains,
very
run for the hills.
Goes down the front right, but stick napalm stacks are real. Now the
Mini
assassinate
stun.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Battle Trance used because why the hell not? I'm farming jungle. I need more attack speed.
Like, for CSW, the key hero is really the Void at the moment. He's essentially the only one who's having
Dire's
a really
middle
good
tower
game.
is under attack.
And he's very good against Sniper overall. He can find the Sniper, lock him down. So far, his 2 Chronosaves have been on point.
Yeah, and he's got level 4 in the Time Walk, so it could definitely close the gap between the rest of his team and Sniper. Just whether or not heroes like Leshrac and Zeus can then get to the Chrono. Because you've got Earthshaker and Lion stopping any aggression plays. Even Extinct playing aggressively himself here onto 2D. Chrono does land onto 2 there. Catching him back and get ripped. G1, no! 2D actually has to jump forward to take that out. But Ruben and the Fate Boss finish him off. Musica now with his ultimate and Edict going. Dishing out magical damage left, right, and center. ATR, a couple more hits, the nice salve there from the Leshrac, but missing the splitter, not enough to keep up with the damage. Caden's chasing behind tier 1, but thinks best Robert as Extinct makes his retreat. 2 core heroes go down. Another great Chronosphere setting up there from 2D.
Yeah, very important to catching the sniper on the edge of it, and the Zeus just moving into range to completely burst him down.
Dire's structures are fortified.
What's a good play? As I said, they need Void. The Void is their key hero, really. He needs to get everything done. He needs to carry his team throughout the mid game.
That all started from Earthshaker playing aggressively, getting the long range Fisher down into the Void, but they didn't have the follow-up Hex or Stun. They couldn't actually lock him down long enough to stop the Chronosphere from landing on their heads.
Yeah, I think that was a botched initiation for sure. It's unless you can get Blink Lasso off, I think, and then having Finger follow up, it's very difficult to kill the Void.
Sniper smoked towards mid lane because he needs to get there faster. Of course, the rest of the team is smoked up as well. ES and Lion will be sitting behind him just in case there is any initiation from CSW. Catching him, but nearly has Sanjay Yasha finished up. Net worth graph-wise, how are we looking? There was about a 5,000 lead for Invasion. Pretty good for them. Oh, that's not a real hero, guys. Fisher onto the illusion, Sniper flicking away. So Invasion do have a lead. It's not a massive lead, but with Troll Sniper they can continue to dominate and take key objectives. They're pretty quick at taking towers. Roshan farming their own jungle. There's nothing really that CSW can get in there and stop them. So Invasion, even though they're playing aggressively now, it's mainly because they have a Batrider. They can do this with these 3 heroes, the 2 supports and the Bat, while the other 2 cores can farm up. So you can put the Fear of God into CSW. You can say, okay, well, you guys have to group up. You can't farm anywhere on the map, while our 2 cores can get as fat as hell.
Bottom tower is
Maybe get some of the kills on our support, but...
Or Musica?
Not a problem. They see that, yeah, he's totally got around to get the vision down. They find Extinct on the Earthshaker with a 1-man Chrono. But now Under will fall, Extinct. Fisher stolen by Minerva.
Big steal. Level 4 Fissure, always good. Picks up Arcane Boots. The trade-off there for Invasion was getting the track kill on bot lane, but I think CSW come out ahead in this exchange.
Got a couple of kills, Earthshaker and Batrider. They lose the Leshrac though. They don't really get any tower advantage or farming advantage out of it. I think losing the Leshrac is a pretty big deal for CSW, right?
At least they have Bloodseekers already transitioning to a 4th core, so I don't think they're too concerned about it. And stealing Fissure for really just such a big spell.
Dire's top tower has
just crisscross Fissures there. I think Extinct comes on ahead in that exchange because I think Change is currently shouting at him, and I was like, why did you Fissure me there?
Well, I don't know, how can you plan against that? Because the Fissure is to stop the troll, and you place the good... The Rubik's Fissure was good. Yeah. It's just that Extinct had the, exceptional one to make the crisscross and force the poor Bloodseeker to run through the jungle and die. But then again, in the meantime, you've got Sniper farming up. He's been untouched for the past couple of minutes. 8-2 and 3.
2D currently having Chronosphere on cooldown, so Kachik feels pretty confident overall.
Radiant structures
well, at least they managed to get the tier 1 tower down to the Bloodseeker. But Invasion are looking to return the favor here. With Battle Trance being popped up and there's no defense at all. Top tower's gonna go down.
Radiant's top
takes the
tower
last hit.
has fallen.
Bloodstone for Musica, so he's got the tankiness, he's got the mana regen. Feels like he needs to go for BKB next. Stop the Fissure, the Hex, there's so many disables there from Invasion. Something to allow him to just stand in the middle of the fight, or even run up to Sniper.
Yeah, and probably Battle Trance is going to happen once again after, yep, there we go. And tier 2 tower taking a massive beating there.
30-second cooldown on that thing.
Oi, Batrider, 2D!
2D assassinate will be here. Yes, it will with the Fissure up there. More than enough damage now. The Rupture, Bloodline thrown down. FCFZ does have to be careful where he runs. In fact, he's going to try and bail out there. It takes far too much damage. Split Earth, hitting the Sniper. Gun blazing.
He dies to the sharpener in the end, which is unfortunate, but they do essentially get a team wipe there with OK TPing out in the nick of time. Tier 2 tower
Dire's
also
middle
does not
tower
fall. That
is
was a
under
very
attack.
good initiation overall, but just Rubik Fissure. There's an instant counter initiation there. Fissure being slammed down. They managed to burst the void, but Batrider was out of position and died instantly, and then all the Zeus nukes with the blood being amplified by Blood
Dire's
Rage.
structures are fortified.
Just hurting too much.
It
Dire's
feels like
middle
Sniper's just
tower
sitting a
is
little
under
bit far
attack.
forward. Because he's originally he was sitting in a good position when they were taking the tower, but then he goes forward a little bit, but then never backs off. Oh, they get the pitch down, but Musica's pretty damn tanky. He could turn around and dish out a bit of damage. But yeah, Sniper on this top lane, he was in a pretty good position with the troll sitting here. But when the fight starts off, he backs up a little bit to fight here, but then doesn't back up anymore, and he just stood here taking tons of damage. As Sniper, you kind of have to keep backing off just to increase that distance. And then keep heroes like Troll and Earthshaker on the front lines, but when your Troll's ruptured up, no of him to run, there's no recon he can play.
Yeah, overall, ADTR, he's been so close to his 4-star many times, but he's died 2 times before he managed to get it, so he's still... Yeah, he still doesn't have it. And Kachik on the chase, I think passing just screwed him up a little bit there. So good around the tree.
Batrider, Kronos gonna get thrown down here, looks like, yep. And they've got the damage from Musica to rip Batrider to pieces.
Yeah. Attempt from FCFC to pop the max to save the Batrider, but hey, kind of
It's level 2 pulse.
unrealistic.
There's like no way you're getting out of that. 7 Bloodstone charges now up on Musica as well.
Yeah, he died once after... No, he didn't. He didn't die after picking up Bloodstone.
He did.
Oh, he did, yeah, of course. It starts with 8, right? Yeah.
Because he
That's
was
good.
here, he got like a couple, he was in range for a couple of kills, and I think he went up to 9 or 10, and then he died and went down 6.
Oh yeah, he died to the shrapnel, yeah.
You lose a third of your Bloodstone charges now when you die, don't you?
Mm-hmm, you do.
I always forget this. It's one of those items that has like the longest wall of text in the description, and it's been changed a couple of times as well. I still remember when Bloodstone used to give you HP regen with the charges. Those were the good old days.
Necro lights and Death Prophet every single game.
Yeah.
All intelligence carries were absurd at that point.
Of course. And I still remember getting flamed when I first moved to Dota. Oh, Rupture down, Blood right as well. FCFC will actually manage to back up after that though. Thunder God's Wrath.
Good Thunder God's Wrath.
Stop the blink from the Batrider.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good. They saw the Firefly. That was a very good play there from... What's his name again? 343?
Yeah, very well played.
To stop it.
I still remember getting flamed for building Vanguard on Necro and Viper and things like that. Because in Dota 1, that was the thing. Because you would take Vanguard on ranged heroes just to give them HP.
Yeah, and also the damage roll was the same for melee and ranged.
The Radiant 1 tier 1 tower. Can they get it though? Musica does have plenty of damage with the Edict to rip this tier 1 apart, but no glyph. Maybe just have to give it up.
Yeah. Well, they're
Dire's
getting
middle
Roche.
tower Roshan has fallen to the
And they
Dire.
give it to Troll.
Confused, majorly confused. I don't know if that's a good choice. Troll doesn't actually have that much damage. He might do more. That's a very aggressive blink forward there from 343.
But now let's go on 1 to 2. They found the Sniper. If only he had the Agency Immortal, the Batrider ruptured up. Last one to the Bloodseeker, but what can they make out of this? The Troll will fall and respawn in a couple of seconds as he tries to go in on the left track. The Batrider though, look at that. Can't move, can't fight, can't do anything, as now FCFC is being stunned up and locked in place by the rest of CSW. They lose the Bloodseeker in the Void, but keeping
Dire's
that
bottom
left track
tower is
alive, who
under
has
attack.
11 charges now up on his Bloodstone. Pretty big deal.
Yeah,
Tier
it's
1
very
tower.
important. I think that might have been even an intentional bait there from the Zeus, like
Dire's bottom
wanting
tower
to
is
have
under attack.
Kachik chase him and then having Void initiate. It's very... The Void is just
Dire's
the bane
bottom
of Sniper's
tower has
existence. He
fallen.
always leaps forward when
Dire's
Sniper is
top
not
tower
expecting
is
it
under
and
attack.
catches him in the crown, and there's absolutely nothing Sniper can do to retaliate. Invasion don't have a hero that can bail Sniper out. They don't have a VS swap, they don't have Shadow Team Disruption, or any of those
Dazzle.
defensive spells. No Dazzle.
That's a good point actually. CSW banned out Wisp and Dazzle.
No.
Was Venge even banned? I can't remember now. I'm trying to think. I don't think Venge was touched at
I
all.
don't... Yeah, I think she was ignored actually, yeah.
Quite weird one. I didn't even realize that or pick it up in the draft, but definitely CSW banned out a lot of the defensive supports that would, like you said, be able to bail out these core heroes. So they definitely knew what they were going into here. Even if they're late phase.
He's getting, Zeus is already getting blood raged up, and Rupture is available. He even goes for Shadow Blade to go for the split push potential. That was a big ass nuke.
Well, I'm just going to point out that Batrider was in the middle of 3 Radiant heroes on the wrong side of the river.
Yep, he was. Sure was. I don't know if they were smoked or not. I didn't manage to catch it.
There were, but blink up on Musica, who's got that long-range initiation, but also the escape. If he can get away, if he sees the Batrider coming, quite easily turn things around, put him in a better position.
And do you agree with the BKB purchase on Sniper?
If he can use it before Chrono, like if he gets Chronoed and he gets BKB off first, then yes, because Unlock is magical, he's getting plenty of damage put on him by the Zeus Lightning Bolt. I guess I understand it. A lot of gold expended though. I feel like he has to go something like a Blink Dagger, you know, or a Force Staff, just to give him that positional ability.
I think Blink would have been a good choice. It's essentially, you can dodge a lot of things. I mean, of course, there's a Zeus on the enemy field, so maybe they initiate with Zeus ulti instead.
Yeah.
But for example, Rupture damage goes through BKB, so you just chrono the Sniper and then Rupture him before it ends, and he still has to stay in place and fight.
They're going to double strike after the Hex opportunity. The Lasso will be thrown down on him for 80 yards, really demolished by Musica here. Loses all of his HP in a matter of seconds. Now the turnaround, see, there's the thing. Judy chronos the Sniper, the BKB is meaningless.
Yep.
Even though you don't take damage from Zeus or Leshrank, that Void still packs a punch.
He does indeed. You know, so I think the BKB purchase was... that's 4k gold wasted in my opinion. There's nothing he can do. If he has to use Trillies defensively, then he's not getting out anyway.
Tower is under attack.
I think Blink is a better option, and yet just go full on glass cannon. The Troll Mac also so far is not really been paying off. I don't think I felt the impact of it at all. I think it would have been much better if Troll also is a threat, because right now they can just ignore the Troll and just go for the Sniper. Troll doesn't really deal that much damage.
Yeah, they also haven't had too much opportunity to get up into these tier 2 towers. The amount of time CSW has, sent 2 heroes top just to push out this lane to defend top tier 2. Mid lane is pretty difficult for the Radiant to get into unless they smoke up through the jungle. And bot tier 2, same kind of thing. They're always going to be running into Chrono at some point. Thundergod's Wrath has been used multiple times to either cancel the blink from Batrider or just to scout out Invasion, see where they are.
Invisibility!
And they see... Do they have a gem on Batrider? No, they don't.
Sentry gets placed though. Yuzuka just runs away.
He's level 16 and has a blink and 15 bloodstone charges. Pretty stacked.
Thundergod's Wrath.
Scouting Zeus ulti.
Yeah, exactly. Why the hell not? Lion does have a blink, and we saw how useful that was in the last engagement. He got a 2-mana Earth Spike as well as hexing the Void, but they just couldn't focus him down fast enough. The turnaround from Rubik and Zeus, too damn strong. Then you got a Void
because they're so
as well.
They're so focused on stopping the Void from initiation that they can't really deal with the blood rage Zeus at the same time. Zeus just stands there and just nuking people to the ground.
Especially with his Axe now. So Axe blink up on the Zeus. Next what? Go straight into Refresher? You don't have Arcades or Bloodstone or anything, so your mana pool isn't that great. Axe, Bloodstone, then Refresher, I think?
Maybe even getting one more mobility item would not be too bad. Yule Scepter, I think, would not be a bad choice, so he doesn't get focused down if he gets stunned.
And you can dodge things like Assassinate. Maybe when the Batrider jumps on you, try and Yules before he lassos you.
Exactly. It's always in Yules is often picked up against Batriders.
Okay. Okay, guys. So
16 Bloodstone charges. He had a terrible early game, Musica Slash that is, but his team is really making it work. 2D's Void has so far been absolutely spot on.
Yeah, 6-2 and 6, and you said he's the one hero that can dig them out of that hole that they made themselves. Left track not getting any last hits for like the first minute and a half or something. A couple of waves went past. Started hitting his tower, then he got some gold income, but Minerva, same kind of thing, smoked up a couple of times. Didn't really make anything happen in the early game, but it was all smoke and mirrors. They've managed to make a lot happen. Invasion have been a little bit overzealous in their movements forward.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Got Shadowblade on chains. Yasha Shadowblade, Blade Mail. And again, scouting Zeus ulti.
Look at that movement speed on Bloodseeker. No, he was running at 600 movement speed. Overall it's so hard because all of the eggs are coming in the sniper basket, and as I said, Troll is utility for sniper so far. He's nowhere near a 1 position himself. But right, they need a gem as well. Like, have to get some map control back.
Yeah, if they start dewarding up, they can maybe take control of the Roche pit, get into the Radiant jungle, because right now, the Dire don't have too many places to farm. They're always afraid that the Radiant have vision on them. Like, wards like this are so great for CSW. Because that one ward gives them 3 avenues to find a kill. They can move up past the Ancients and the side shop, they can move straight down mid, or they can go through the jungle. There are 3 different routes for them to just go and find a pickoff.
Casual assassinate being thrown on by the sniper, but 2E's Muscle is up, and Chronosphere comes out.
Does sniper have buyback? I don't think it does. Nope. A minute without a sniper. Tier 2 will fall. Maybe even tier 3 here. Oseca has no blink. 800 gold away from that one.
Is under attack.
Maybe they have to try and rely on Blaster in the Finger of Death.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
They do have the gem on Batrider now, but if he dies somehow and they lose the gem, it's pretty much GG already. It's hard. It's so hard for the sniper. I don't really envy Kachik. And one other thing, if it's not Void jumping you, then Bloodseeker just charges at you. What are you gonna do? Like, you can't kill him fast enough because he just pops Blade Mail. So you have to run. Yeah.
You can try and hex him in Finger of Death, but when he's charging at you and putting blood right behind you to stop your escape out, exactly right. What can you do? So, dewarding now, the Batrider finds that Roshan is alive, the Zeus Illusion was placed out as well, but Bat is now stuck up here. If they go on him now, he's got no blink and no force. He's got, I guess Firefly on cooldown in a couple of seconds, so. Off cooldown now.
Minor Drain Hex getting rid. Oh, they spot out the Batrider on the cliff, and the line definitely has to blink out. Reload. Look at Chain's movement speed, 625. Okay.
He's doing a little dance move, you know, he's lifting up his hands and... No, raise the roof. I guess I don't know if he second-guessed himself with... Whoa. Okay, so they kill Oseca on the top lane as that stops his Blink Dagger, yep. I think he was pretty damn close to that as well.
Yeah. They do get a counter kill though on Chains. It's still, it is a jungle Bloodseeker after all. As I said, they have 4 cores. They're not too concerned about it. And Musica with so many Bloodstone, she has 17 right now. Even if he dies, he can BOT back into the fight.
Zeus is going Refresher. Look at his mana pool though.
Yeah.
He needs 900 mana just to cast 2 ultimates. Never mind the 375 from Refresher Orb. He needs more mana.
Double soaring for the win.
That's not something you can do.
Troll going Blink Dagger, even more utility. I think the Blink on Troll is a game-losing item here.
They've got very little damage output. Their stats aren't great across these heroes. Batrider, usually a hero that I say, you know, he makes an impact regardless of where your team is in the game, whether you're ahead, behind, or breaking even. But CSW has done very well playing against this Bat. That Zeus pick, did we see the Zeus just go and nuke people down using the ultimate to find the last hits on people or initiate fights? But constantly throwing it out, seeing where Bat is. Is he smoked up? Are Lion and Earthshaker looking for kills? They are always on... They're always on the lookout for whatever invasion they're doing. It's been really heads-up play by them.
Yeah.
Just
the H. Yeah, I think CSW, the only thing they need is if they just get Void stacked enough so that we can go high ground at some point. They need Void to tank the tower, essentially, and then have Leshrac deal the damage with Edict. And they're good to go.
Void has got BKB Maelstrom Aghanims. That longer duration ultimate. So Musica can get more damage out of his Pulse Nova. Now BKB Blink, Bloodstone, a Boots of Travel. Lots of Bs for this Leshrac. What's next? Aghanims? We don't see that often on Leshrac simply because he's usually used as a support hero and games just don't go that late.
I think Shiva's is the best option on Lesh. Yeah, I mean his armor is kind of low, so, and it's also nice for the slow because Shiva's, precast Shiva's Blink. Nice pick up there on Chains.
It was a 2D, BKB's up, gets the Lion, he's still got Chrono available. One kill has been taken, it's Musica in the back line, finding the Batrider, getting smacked down by the Troll Warlord though. It doesn't matter. Does not matter.
Musica already is back up. BOT is in.
They find the Troll. The fish is stolen once again by the Rubik and they take him down. Buybacks available for sniping Troll, but...
Dying from a right click from Zeus is humiliating, really. Oh well.
So how quickly did he respawn? Like 7 seconds there?
No, 2 seconds.
Was it actually 2 seconds?
Yeah, 2 seconds. Took 2 seconds, I was watching it. And I suppose the positive thing is he didn't get any Bloodsong chances afterwards.
Yeah, true. They have a decent high offensive team with Earthshaker having Blink now, Batrider obviously Blink Lasso with the staff back into the team. Sniper can sit back, but the SW initiating with Thunder God's Wrath, and when he's got Refresher with that Blood Rage, don't know who's going to be able to survive through it. Sniper even going back for a Maelstrom, that's desperation from him.
It's just counter push right now. And Rubik has Fissure. Another great steal there from Minerva. Extinct can't really help it though, he needs to throw out the full combo. Is he gonna Blink Echo? Yeah.
He's gonna find Musica and Finger of Death. Pretty much steals that Aegis of the Immortal. So that's BKB.
He's on his own in fact, but they just TP out.
Oh yeah, like he uses BKB and there's then nothing they can do to him. They've got no right click, they've got no physical, Troll and Sniper aren't there. And they've burst everything just to take down that first life.
Yeah, apparently he's going Shivers. Not Shivers, sorry. I think it might be Linkings actually. Just so he doesn't get caught up by a Batrider lesser next time. I don't really think they need hacks. Oh, that rush it.
ADTR? Yep, there's no running from that Bloodseeker. Holy crap.
Bloodseeker pretty legit hero. I like him a lot. I think he's OP. I think he's underutilized the same way as Troll was underutilized.
There's so much movement speed. Look at how he runs. He waddles like a duck, but at like 3 times speed. If you got a video of a penguin or a duck or something, like a normal speed video, and then times it by 5,
Dire's middle tower
that's
is under
Bloodseeker.
attack. Dire's
Kind of funny that they've been like increasing his movement speed cap, but haven't changed the way the animations work on his walk. Blink Force from Troll gets the first hit back with the Minerva, so they directly find an instant
nice double
there. And now double Earthspike, like you said, on the 2D, no throw, Musica, BKB has to be popped here. 343 doesn't have his ultimate, so Invasion, good base defense there, playing on the aggressive as 343, the Blink from Troll. That has paid off.
Okay, I take my words back.
Like, it didn't look great for the first fight they had with the Blink Dagger, it just didn't work. But defending base when he can jump forward, pop BKB and find an instant bash onto Rubik, and then turn things into, what, a 3 for 0? Pretty good.
Yeah, the Rubik bash wasn't even the big one. The big one was the bash on Void. Like, Extinct stunned him with a long range Fissure and then he followed up. Chains, you don't farm enemy jungle when 3 of your team are already dead.
I didn't even realize he was still up there. I thought he'd just bail on that and maybe go back ancient for his own jungle.
Overconfidence. Never underestimate the potential for throw.
So, net worth-wise, CSW brought it back from a 5,000 deficit to a 15k lead. Invasion are going to start chipping away at that if they can continue defending base. Experience-wise, those 3 kills, 4 kills even, massive experience-wise. Absolutely huge.
Yeah, still, let's say Void would have precast BKB and that's why I think they win it. With Chrono. He didn't, he got triggered and an instant bash by Troll afterwards. Didn't get too many back choice off. I don't think it would have mattered either way. He's just giving invasion, some much needed space to farm up. Troll very closing on the Skadi now. That's a big item.
Adding out stats allows him to tank up just a little bit more. So increases mana pool for things like mech and multiple whirling axes. If these team fights are getting drawn out, as Minerva gets killed by the Earthshaker. Is that him throwing out the Fisher?
I don't think so. Extinct. That was extinct. Those line right clicks though kind of look funny with Battletrons, and normally never see line attacking that fast.
Hasted up there, but where's he going? What is his plan? I don't know if he's going into the jungle to try and find a pick off. They've got no vision there, which was something CSW had done really well with, coupled up with the Thunder God's Wrath. They always had vision in the final third of the map, but now with Gem on the Batrider, majority of their observers have been taken down.
Yeah, winning a teamfight like this just gives them the opportunity to sweep to their own jungle, get everything out of their system basically, and also go towards the enemy jungle and take out their wards.
Kanes hasn't really progressed from Sanjani Asher after Shadowblade. No BKB for him, no real big utility items. He is basically just race car Bloodseeker right now.
I don't know if the Shadowblade was really necessary though. They have been grouping up so much.
Radiant's bottom tower.
The opportunity for solo pickoffs, really.
Well, we shall see. I think BKB is, after all, necessary at somebody who wants to keep charging into the fight. You don't just rush into Earthshaker lying blindly without a BKB. I mean, Void already has his, Leshrak has his. He's gonna need one as well. Zeus recipe, a refresher recipe back in the stash. And he does need the Oblivion staff still to finish it up.
Right, let's do the maths on this. So you get 150 from Soul Ring the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get 150 the second time, so that's 300.
So essentially just calculate Thunder God's Wrath at 300 mana effectively, then that's 600 plus Refresher Orb, how much is...
So 975.
Yeah, 975, it's gonna be enough.
It's got enough. Yeah. Plus one Lightning Bolt? No, not quite enough. He does, yeah, he does.
He does, yeah.
But then he's got nothing left.
Pretty much, yeah. It's one Lightning Bolt, 2 Thunder God's Wrath, and that's it. They don't have Arcane Boots on list. They are on Rubik, okay. Maybe they just have Rubik standing next to him as well, so give him a little bit more mana. But he will be starved, that's for sure.
But then you've got to factor in that there's 40% increased damage on the double Aghanim's ultimate. How much damage does it do right now, scepter-wise? 640. So that's basically another 250 damage. So you're looking at like 900 damage from 1. So 1800 damage from 2.
Provided, yeah.
You're killing Lion.
You are.
you're killing Batrider. You're almost killing the sniper.
I am kind of annoyed that they don't have that in the tooltip because they changed it so it's not global anymore. As in, he doesn't get the damage bonus if it's damage bonus global, only in a certain AOE. I can't remember the full number on it though. I think it might have been like 1000 AOE or something, or 900 maybe.
Yeah, it's something like that. Like when you hover over the Blood Rage, that's the AoE you can cast it in. It's not necessarily the AoE that they can use. They definitely did change that. So
it doesn't say on the tooltip though. I have no clue what it is. I might look it up. I mean, we have a bit of a respite anyway.
Oh no, 2200 range. You can ult. You can ult.
2200? Yeah.
Yeah. So the alt text actually does show it. Roshan respawning, well, the timer will start soon. We'll see when that guy is. Arb Extinct is looking out. Where the guy is. FCFZ, Farming Agents. Yeah, it's just invasion backing off just a little bit. They've won a team fight, they've defended their base. They know that they have a strong combination with Sniper and Troll as long as they know what's going to hit them. If they get
double Skadi. Yeah.
If they get surprised by a Void Chrono, then things are difficult as hell for them. But if they can position themselves well and they keep vision of CSW, they know where the initiation is going to actually arrive from, then they shouldn't be in too much danger because they've got Lion and Earthshaker, who I was mentioning very early on in the draft, can play that defensive role. They've got Fissure and Earthspike. They've got a Hex to stop the Void BKBing, so they've got opportunities to turn fights around. It's just that with a Batrider, you kind of want to be the ones initiating.
Yeah. Musica transitions his ultimate into a Hex, so Blink Hex is an option for pickoffs. Less defensive,
bottom
more
tower is
offensive
under
build
attack.
indeed. He's still running the risk of getting lassoed and dying instantly to sniper being battle tranced up. Okay, if Invasion somehow survived the first onslaught, like if they can just be tanky enough to survive the Zeus burst, the CSW can't really run away from them. They have two Skardis up.
They're doing it. Yeah. Just watch the HP of the diet. No, they're not doing it now. Come on, you've just got it. You can literally insta-kill people. Please do it. Do it. I'm gonna watch the lion. But poor old lion. You're not gonna survive too long, I'm afraid. I guess you don't want to do it right now in your base. You know, when your team is nowhere near objectives, you want to push up into Invasion's face and have an opportunity to insta-gib a couple of their heroes, either force them to buy back or take tier 3 towers, or Roshan even. So I think, obviously, pushing... I was just getting a little bit excited about the Refresher Blood Rage combination there. Just do it! Do it now.
It would be something that you would do in a public without much thought, just to piss people off.
Invisibility.
You know you can. I'm interested to see. Earthshaker and Lion, maybe Batrider, I'm pretty sure just die outright because they don't have BKBs or anything. Troll and Sniper, if they can get their BKBs off after the first Thunder God's Wrath, then fair enough. I wonder if he plays with their minds a little bit. You know with the animation cancelling now with Thunder God's Wrath.
Oh, Wiz.
Actually, Batrider and the Earth Spike. The first one, the second one! Lion is dead indeed. Earthshaker very low on HP. If 2D is going on a sniper, catching him, even with that BKB, no way he can sustain through that damage. That's okay, he's getting lifted you on by the Zeus.
Yeah, even though they get the pick off on left truck, Bloodstorm boys, he's got a respawn very, very spawn. And
then you've got no buyback from Sniper or Troll.
Yeah, his Sniper does have buyback, doesn't he?
Doesn't look like it on my screen.
He does, actually.
Forward and forward down, on to 2. Echo Slam can hit Chains and 2D. They'll be able to bring down the Bloodseeker. Also defend their tier 3 once again.
Oh, Minerva throwing that trigger, man. Never mind, he's gonna survive, sticks up.
Oh yeah, I was
Magic
just
one's
going
up.
by the... Obviously, we've talked about this before, but the timer underneath the hero portrait. Sometimes that bugs out. If they get the gold after they die for buyback, it doesn't change.
Yeah.
Doesn't give the gold outline.
Yeah, no, I'm just used to clicking them one by one and just seeing if they have buyback or not.
Or you can just press I.
Yeah. Alternatively, you could. Because I'm a bit old-fashioned.
Heroes one by one. What did we used to do in the Dota 1 days? Like, I didn't do any casting Dota 1, but
The torment.
like you couldn't see buybacks, you couldn't see anything.
I know. It was kind of hard.
I used to watch replays and stuff, but casting must have been really difficult.
I know, you did a lot of those things by feeling, mostly. There were no stats, no network graphs or anything, so you just had to rely on your intuition to think about, if they would have had a lot of music, I guess caught once again, but instantly from the Rubik. Lifting him up as well. And
Sliding the sniper.
He has no buyback.
Oh boy, the Batrider being chased down by the void as well. He turns back for the Earthshaker. Hex down on 2D, but that Pulse Nova from Musica. Can find any more, be super
Oh, that fissure. Just a little bit too slow there. They had vision of the Batrider because of the thirst from Bloodseeker, and this should just be base, and this should be game as well, since Sniper is down for 90 seconds.
Looks like Invasion's ship has sailed indeed. Troll, Warlord and Batrider, the last one standing. Troll with Scardy, Blink, BKB. It's one of those last stand things. You run in and fight, you wait for the sniper to like 72 seconds. You're going to lose at the very least 2 lanes of ranks. With Edict, pretty short cooldown, they can take so many buildings here.
Yeah, also Blood Raging up Musica as well, so Edict does even more damage.
And then they've got double Zeus ult in 30 seconds.
Wait, don't call GG until, I don't know, Light respawns and just use it so he dies in farm. I don't know, just look at that CFC, just essentially died from the Bloodseeker on his own. Refresher or even not Void.
2 lanes of racks down, third one to fall, but CF3 still standing, but not long for this well as Invasion smoke up, looking for a play here. Troll blinks forward, last one to 2D, they'll bring down the Void at the very least. getting the damage out onto him. ATR going to get ripped to shreds though. The Zeus double ultimate doing work. Actually coming into play as Musica BKB turns back on the troll. There's no physical damage that can take down Musica at this point. That Pulse Nova, 12 Bloodstone charges, far too much for the troll to deal with. Who the hell is Diving Fountain? 3-4-3 on the Zeus. Vision up, fingered, struck down. He's probably going to die here for a second. Oh, the actual counterplay comes in.
That nuke!
Not enough. Now the Urn slowly sinking him down, and there's nothing to heal him.
Yeah.
Mega creeps for CSW. Invasion have their work cut out for their Musica. Turning around gets the Hex damage catching him and the split Urn. Coupled up with the picture. Blood right, BKB is going to counteract this and he turns around and fights. Minerva stunned up by the line with the Earth Spike and taken out.
Yeah. Getting a few more kills, why not? Bloodseeker even going more mobility by the Blink Dagger. They got Mega Creeps. The Invasion could actually call GG, but they might not. Just want to fight one more time. One more team fight. Lose the team fight, then call GG, I suppose.
Well, like CSW had lost the first game, and then they held out. I'm pretty sure Invasion just does this. It's not over until the throne is dead.
So that's the point where you're starting to get Maelstrom on supports to defend against Mega Creeps.
Oh, are we seeing that yet? Nope. This is so difficult.
It is, I mean...
Like, even before Mega Creeps were taken, I was even saying Invasion don't have good creep clearing abilities. Now, with the Mega Creeps, these big old tanky buggers here, look at them, they're all armored up. They've got 12... How much? 1300 HP? 1270. They'll get run down, which is good for them, I guess. It's nice. Gonna be super impactful.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
DD plus Invis Lashrak. Start expecting the right clicks. Extinder's currently on base defense duty, but it's getting annihilated by those creeps.
He's gonna have to Echo Slam them, seriously.
He has to drag them into the Falcon, he's otherwise not gonna defend them.
BKB used by the Batrider there, I'm not sure why. Musica's gonna find him, Hex down onto the sniper. Pops BKB in his own, now the Pulse Nova and Edict. Lasso it up and dragged up on the high ground, so they'll manage to keep it in place where he can't chase down onto the sniper. That's fair enough. But Suda comes in with the Chrono Spare and picks up, cleans up the pieces there.
He has one more Chrono.
Oh yeah, of course, he's got a Refresher, and now FCMC is going to be the target of choice. Takes him down, no buybacks available for Invasion. Creeps are destroyed here towards the throne. And Batrider just being chased around in the jungle. Troll pull back? Yeah, he's chasing down Minerva, but look at the army following him. He's losing so much HP from these creeps as Throne is dying as well. GG is called, so once again in the MLG Pro League, a 1-1. A win apiece between Invasion and CSW. Pretty decent games, I've got to say. Unfortunately in game 1 that Godot actually had internet issues, but CSW definitely showing that they can play up against Invasion. The odds weren't that good for them. It was something like 40 to 60 or even worse for CSW.